Oh, yeah, the brooms are out, baby. The brooms are out. Sweeping California. Let's go, Canucks. Let's go. The Vancouver Canucks win a big game tonight. 4-2, baby. Welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad that you're here. A big 4-2 victory, sweeping the California teams. Take that, Cali. Take that. The Vancouver Canucks are for reals. For reals, we're sweeping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What a big win tonight. What a big win. That is the thing. Everyone's like, well, the LA Kings are ahead of us, and they got more games, and but they had more points. They played more games. They played more games. It just is what it is. And here we are, the Vancouver Canucks sweep California with a 4-2 victory. Now, can I just tell you something right out the bat? The Vancouver Canucks are better than the Kings. This game, this team looked so much better. And LA has had a good season so far this year. And listen, I'm going to give them a lot of credit right now. They are a solid team. They played way better without Doughty than I thought they would. But guess what? We are better. Woohoo! What a night. If you like Canucks content that is passionate and realistic and honest, you got to hit the like and subscribe, everyone, because RevTrev brings it every night. Win or lose, I'm here, and I'm bringing it, and I love having Canucks conversations with Canuck Nation. Listen, we love to chat about our Vancouver Canucks. So glad that you're here. What a win tonight. What a win. Okay, follow me on my socials, Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube. Follow me everywhere at Kempner Canucks. If you don't mind, just hit the like and subscribe. Okay, let's dive into the game, everyone. Let's dive into the game. So the big question I want you to answer in the chat tonight, and there's a whole bunch of people already here, but the big question I want to ask in the chat is, was this a statement road trip for the Canucks as they swept California? Post it in the chat. You think this season gets turned around because of this thing? I would love for you to know. Now let's talk about the pregame, okay? Let's talk about the pregame. So the pregame stat that was amazing, that Hughes is the king, okay? When he's on the ice, the Canucks have outscored their opponents 13-4, but when Hughes is not on the ice, they have been outscored 17-14. That is a monster stat. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if I've ever seen a defenseman like Quinn Hughes before, with his side, his size, his skill set. He is the greatest Vancouver Canucks defenseman we've ever seen, and it's not close, everyone. It's not close. That's why 2 years ago I put him as #1 all-time Canucks defenseman, and he didn't even score, have a Norris under his belt yet. I'm wondering if he's going to have a better year than he did last year. That's how good he's playing right now. And I get the Makar's good, and I get Makar's playing well this year too, but their team is garbage right now. Their team is absolute garbage, and until they turn around. But listen, Quinn Hughes is the man. He's the man. Just saying. I'm not even like, this is not just my opinion. This is facts. This is facts. Quinn Hughes is the man. He is the king on defense. Love having him. Love watching him every night. What he does on a night-to-night basis. Vancouver Canucks fans, we should be grateful that we can watch greatness right before our eyes. Just saying. Some of you are like, Trev, that's overreaction theater. Is it? Is it though, really? Like, think about it. Is it really overreaction theater? Are you watching him play? Are you watching him skate? Are you watching him create offense? Are you looking at the stats? Are you kidding me right now? Quinn Hughes is the best defenseman in the NHL again. And we'll see what happens at the end of the year, by the end of the year. But right now, Quinn Hughes is number one, and he was number one last year. He's got to have a monster year to be number one again, but I'm hoping he does. Okay, let's talk about, oh man, I'm so fired up tonight. Everyone's like, RevTrev, slow down. No, I bring passionate, realistic, honest Canucks content, and I brought that so far. I'm going to bring it all night, baby. I'm going to bring it all night. Okay, first period, Kings come out flying. I was like, ooh, man, I can tell why they've had a good season. And then, just going back and forth, Kings look better, but we weathered the storm until Desharnais with the stinking turnover, and Byfield takes advantage on it and scores a beautiful goal on the game. It was really disappointing. You know what? They scored without Hughes out there, so just add another to this one, okay, guys? And then another slew foot penalty by Höglander. What is the deal with him? And when he goes on the boards, he just kicks his foot out a bit. And I mean, it's a penalty, guys. It's a penalty. It's frustrating to watch. And then in the first period was the thing that everyone's going to want to talk about for days, for the next couple days in Vancouver, is Brock Besser gets leveled. There is a suspension incoming. How many games is Jeanette going to be getting? That 5-minute power play with him, but how many games in the suspension is he going to get? That was brutal. That was unnecessary. That was I don't care what team you're playing for or playing against. That kind of stuff needs to be out of hockey. That's why he's going to get suspended. Straight to the head. Are you kidding? Blindside, didn't see it coming. I mean, it's one thing. I don't mind some rock'em sock'em hits, but let it be legal, bro. Let it be legal. And I know that guy plays on an edge. I'm not saying he's a dirty player. All I'm saying is that was a dirty hit. That was a dirty hit. And you know what? We go on the 5-minute power play. And you know what I've realized? I figured out the power play problems, like the answer to the bad power play the Vancouver Canucks have had. I figured it out, guys, because all you need to do to score, for Vancouver Canucks to score on a power play, is to get a 5-minute power play, and then we can score a goal. Like it did. It's proof. We're 1 for 1 on the 5-minute power play. So just saying. Okay. So Kemper scores, ties it up for the Vancouver Canucks. Kemper scores on himself from Garland. 1 assist from Garland. The Miller won't count as an assist either. That was a glorious pass. Without Miller, that would have never happened. But Garland gets the last touch on the puck, and Miller swipes it in his own net. That sucks for LA. Okay? That sucks for LA. Now, in the second period, the Canucks respond, everyone. The Canucks respond, and on the top line, Höglander replaces Besser with Miller and DeBrusk, and then Jake gets his third goal in 3 games. He went 0 for 9, and now he's like, "Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me?" Jake's got 3 goals in 3 games. That's a good way to bounce back, bro. That DeBrusk goal looked dynamic, just like the old Pettersson goal. When he scored that, I was like, that's exactly what Pettersson did. That's what Pettersson used to look like. Pettersson, why don't you do that, okay? Why don't you do that? Now, granted, I felt like Pettersson had a decent game. There were some really great moments. There was a pretty bad giveaway that he had. There was a couple moments, but he also played well defensively. No one's going to give him any credit for that tonight. He slid across to get that. He's always coming back. I love his defensive game. He had more shots on that. The only other thing that he didn't do is he shot it again right straight into the middle of the goaltender on that one shot. But you know what? Overall, he was decent tonight. He was decent. I'll give him a pass. Problem is he needs to be dominating. But apparently this team is built well enough that we can handle his struggles and his slumps. Now, let's talk about the Sherwood embellishment penalty. At first, I was like, no way. And then I watched it again. And actually, when it happened and it was like, both of them are going, I'm like, yeah, I can see. And then the replay comes up. It's like, yeah, Sherwood, like, come on, man. Come on. Like, that was LeBron James flop. Come on. It just was, right? It just was. So, and then there was the craziness of the game where that scary scene where Anderson took a shot to the head from Hronek. I hope he's okay. That looked like it hurt. Blood was everywhere. That was a nasty, nasty scene. Okay. Then Hronek goes and takes 2 penalties in the second, but it doesn't matter because the Canucks apparently have the greatest penalty kill in LA, in California right now. And they stopped every single power play. I think they stopped all 4 power plays. And then we go into the third period, and then Quinn Hughes, I don't know if you've heard this yet. He's pretty good. He puts on a show, everyone. He puts on a show tonight. And so, man alive, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal. I mean, what else can you say? He dangles from the top, and he just wrist shots it in from the point. Now, the interesting thing about that goal that nobody's going to talk about, JT Miller totally screens Kemper. That's what he did. And that's another reason. So Hughes does all the dangling from the top. I mean, like, you think about the dangles that you see from people, it's like Patrick Kane, all those incredible people that can have crazy dangles, but you're scoring up close. And here is he's dangling, scoring from far out. Now, part of it is JT Miller screening. So we're going to put it as teamwork makes a dream work, people. Teamwork makes a dream work. So, yeah. And then with 6 minutes remaining, the Kings score, and it just got interesting. And then of the good news is this, JT Miller with the empty net King killer. Let's go, JT Miller. I love it. Okay, so if you are new to the stream, if you haven't watched this post-game show yet, the Canucks win 4-2. Let's go. Hit a like and subscribe, everyone. Let's go. Okay, 99 comments in the chat. We're going to dive in. And then I got some other things to talk about. I want to talk about HL Power Rankings. I want to talk tonight about the Kings players. I want to talk about Sherwood and Lankinen. So we got a lot to talk about. So I'm going to get into your comments. 101 comments now. We won't go through them all, but I'm going to go through some of the main ones. By the way, Stuart, good to see you. Good to see you, man. Vancouver wins, man. He's pumped for Jake DeBrusk, and he had a good thing. Daniel was the first one to comment about the hit on Besser. It was brutal. Blindsided him with that elbow. I would say more shoulder, not elbow. I hope he can. Brock didn't come back, so he is officially not returning. Let's go. What a game. Yeah, Daniel, you're pumped too about that JT Miller goal. If you're a member, by the way, if you're a member, I just want to let you know something. Let me just bring it up right here. I think I have it still up here. If you're a member of YouTube, where did I put it? There it is right here. If you go on YouTube and you hit that join button by the subscribe one, you can become a RevTrev member. There's a $4.99 option. There's a $14.99 option. You can donate towards the channel, towards what I do here. No pressure at all. But if you want to be a part of that, you get all the cool emojis and all the perks. So check that out there. That's how you do that. So just a reminder, when people are saying JT Miller, you're seeing the little logos in the chat, you're going to be like, wow. Now, you can see them only if you're on YouTube, but yeah. So Jake says, been bored of the Canucks, but that was the most complete game. Awesome game by the Nucks. You've been bored with them. I mean, they've struggled for sure. That was an awesome game. And then you got Monty Hughes showing some festy grit at the end there. I loved it too. Absolutely. And Jacob says the Oilers are going to be cooked on Saturday. I hope so. I hope Monty Brock is okay. Those glasses are so 90s. Love it. I know. They're so cool. I love it. I tried to get them last year during the playoffs. They're all sold out. So, okay. Murray's still here all the time. He's here all the time, all the way from New Zealand. What a dedicated guy. Love it. Absolutely. Elfrin is Cliff hanging Canuck. Ooh. What a game, man. What a game. This is probably my favorite game of the season as well. I don't know. Ryan's in the building, bro. It was so sick seeing Quinn scrapping and showing some grit. Same with EP40 with a cross check at the end there in front of the net. Love the grit. Yeah, we got to just give shout outs to those guys. Ryan, you're right. And now the Canucks are only 2 points back of LA with 3 games in hand. I think it's only 2 games in hand, right? Am I correct on that? I'm not sure. Ryan says also Quinn Hughes gave a kid a stick at the end of the end to the Canucks fan. Yeah, dude, he's awesome. Shannon, you're right. The Canucks are way better than the Kings. I mean, tonight they were way better. Van Isle Alley is saying, yeah, Petey was not afraid to rough it up in the corners and had some defensive plays. That's right. Yeah, and Petey almost had a goal too. Hey, Jeevan, good to have you here. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Mike is in the building. Good team effort. Hughes skating sideways is faster than everyone on our team. I wish we could get another 2 Hughes bros. Oh, that's the dream. I mean, what would you prefer? Would you rather have the 2 Hughes bros or would you rather have Bedard? Okay, we're not getting either one, but I'm just saying. Wouldn't that be great? So it was a huge win tonight. California sweep. What if Lankin is better than Demko? Oh, snap. He didn't just say it. Jacob, I'm not going there, but listen, I've got Demko rookie cards. I got Lankinen rookie card. I'm all in. Get your popcorn ready. Woo! Okay, let's keep going. Dave, I used to hate California road trips. Now I love them. Yeah, right? Especially when we sweep them. Daniel, 3 in a row for DeBrusque. Good thing he's heating up. If Besser is going to miss time, absolutely a statement road trip. Okay, here's the thing. Monty saying it's a statement. Shannon saying that Petey is showing up more and more. King Kemper gets the stumped 3 times tonight. 3 strikes and you're out. Exactly. Roberto's here. He's pumped. I want to talk about Jake DeBrusque and his resurgence, but we'll talk about that in a second. Philip, hi from Campbell River, BC. Also, I learned about you from my roommate, Judah Robinson. That's awesome, bro. Say hi to Judah for me. Big fan of his. Think he's a great guy. I live in Nanaimo, so we're island boys. And yeah, this is awesome, man. This is awesome. So Shannon says, as the Sportsnet reporter said, Lank the tank. I love it. Monty, DeBrusque is starting to turn it up, going to finally create space for other skilled players out there. You know what's interesting about that? You might change your mind, Monty. You might go from a Joshua jersey's your next one to a DeBrusque jersey. Just saying. I know that's wild to say, but yeah, he's going to get a bunch of games. I would say maybe 5-3 for sure. What am I drinking tonight? I'm just drinking H2O tonight. Saturday night, I'm busting out the Black Cherry Pop Shop. That's what I'm busting out tomorrow night or Saturday night. So thank you so much, Shannon. But I mostly drink just water. I just like drinking. Last stream, I drank the Dad's Old Fashioned root beer. I love that stuff. That's so good. Personalized. This was a very lucky win. What? Okay. Canucks have way too much to improve on. Kemper had a bad night. Guess what? Kempner didn't have a bad night, though. Kemper, maybe he did. There was not that many shots attempted by the Canucks. I like how the power play was in favor for Garland. Yeah. I'll respectfully disagree, but you're welcome to your opinion, of course. Jaden is in the building, Quinn the GOAT, and DeBrusque the savior. I thought might be a little overreaction theater, but why not? For hockey's purposes, we'll say that. Jacob says he's not going to be able to sleep tonight. One cannot overreact nor overstate the impact of Hughes, right? RevTrev is going all night, and you all heard it. Didn't they get a shorthanded goal on us? That's a good question. They did not. Not one shorthanded goal on us. Nope, they didn't. Suspension coming for sure. Just how many games? I'm saying 3. I'm guessing it'll be 3 to 4 games. Yep. Callum DeBrusque on a welcome heater. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, look at this. Jacob is hard on the Canucks. It's like, who can be more negative? Even the negative Jacob can be more positive. I love it. Hronek was chronic for penalties. He was, man. He was. Oh, Monty hoping that he gets 5 games, but I don't think he's going to get 5. 2-game suspension minimum. He skated at Brock from like 50 feet away and targeted the head. That was an accident. That wasn't an accident. It was 100% intentional. It looks like it, didn't it? So I know, personalized, you're welcome to be honest, just like I do honest takes too. That's totally fine. I love that game tonight. I really enjoyed it. I think the Kings came out in the first period, played well, but I think the Canucks turned over and dominated the second and the third, and it was great. So this game reminded me of the old Canucks. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah. So we're on a streak. That's so fun. Okay, don't poke the bear. That hit on Besser was the turning point of the game, and Lank, the tank, unbelievable. Yeah, Oilers are cooked on Saturday. I think they looked really good tonight. A road trip sweep isn't streak. Hope, hard disagree. Great game. Nope, hard disagree. Okay, sorry. A road trip sweep isn't streak. Nope. Hard disagree. Great game tonight. Great road trip. The Canucks are back. Can't wait to be at the Nashville. Dude, you're going to go have such a great time at the Nashville game. Okay. You don't think Darcy is that great? I think he's pretty good. Andrew is here. Canucks on a streak, no doubt. So we beat the Sharks and Ducks, and then we took it to one of the hottest teams in the West. You're right. You're totally right, man. Like the King, let's give them credit. So if we lose to the bad teams, then people come down, can't even beat the bad teams, and then we come out there and we beat a good team. So now it's like, are we good, or are we just beating bad teams? No, we've just beat a good team. We got another big matchup on Saturday night, so we'll see. The Kings are dirty. That's what Mike says. I don't know how Hughes got a penalty on that scuffle with Clark. He clearly did it on purpose to get Hughes off the ice. That's possible, but he retaliated. Let's go. Great win. We finally looked good against a playoff team. I agree. Nope. RevTrev and I talked. This stream doesn't need mods. Nope. We don't need mods right now, everyone. That is true. Even though I have appreciated our mods, but I just felt it was time to just give them a break. What a win. Statement win. King still missing Drew Doughty. I mean, all season. I think that he means a lot to the team. I agree. He is old. Roberto, I got to say something. Why did Hughes get that penalty at the end again? Because he retaliated. That's why. That's why. Kings are a first-round playoff team at best these last few seasons. Still a playoff team. Okay, so okay, do you want to just it doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't really matter, does it? I don't know. I want us to see us beat the Rangers, Florida, Oilers, and Dallas. Okay, here's the thing about that list, and I appreciate it. I want them to beat those teams too. We've already beaten Florida, and it doesn't matter if we beat teams in the East. All it matters is we beat teams in the West because we're only going to play one team in the East. And it doesn't matter to me about those Eastern teams. Now, I want to win the games for $2, or not $2, for 2 points, but that's what I want to do. Yeah, tonight, Shannon, we look like a playoff team for sure. Oh, I like this. I like this comment. It's more fun and just interacting with people rather than policing. Mind you, I never needed to police anyone, as the people in the stream are awesome Canucks fans who love having fun. That's true. That's true. Carol is in the building. Everyone give a hi, Carol, in the chat. She's awesome. Hughes should play left wing when he's yeah, right. That would be awesome on Petey's left. Petey had a great game. I would say a good game. I wouldn't say great, but you can say great. I thought, especially defensively, yes, he had his great game. Daniel says Canucks didn't have many shots and had better chances. They almost wasted a 5-minute power play. That late goal was huge. If they didn't score, LA would have had tons of momentum. After that, Van took over. That's right. That's right. Oh, snap. Okay, so Petey is stepping up more and more. Let's scroll down here. Holy, I'm missing. There's so many comments. I'm loving this. I'm so glad everyone is here. Refs seem to be in LA's favor. I don't know. I thought they were pretty good. Oh my goodness. Major, thank you so much for gifting 5 Kempner Canucks memberships. That's awesome. You're a blessing. Everyone give them some hype there. That is so awesome. Van Alley with a $5 donation. That's incredible. Happy our boys showed up for the Besser after that dirty hit. Even the LA fans were, they were mad, man. They were mad. Looking forward to Saturday. I agree. By the way, those donations are going to be going towards the JT Miller jersey that I'm going to be buying next. So I appreciate all the love and support, everyone. I absolutely appreciate that. Andrew says, Canucks' true path through Panthers are going to end up badly. Through? Yeah, is that true or through? I think it's through. New York brings back 94 flashbacks and riots. Oilers, I think we can 100% take if it wasn't for Brock's. Oh, yeah, the blood clot. I also think if it wasn't for his for Demko's injury, I think Demko's a difference maker. But anyways, that's just my personal opinion. I hope Brock is okay though. But it was Miller time tonight. Absolutely. So yeah. So anyways, let's just keep going. Dallas, I agree, is scary. Tough guys who don't make anything easy for sure. You're right. Okay, so let's see this right here. So wait, here we go. Refs, we already talked about that. What else? Maybe it's time for you guys just chill in the chat. Let's just enjoy life, okay? Let's just enjoy the win. Kings had played 14 going into tonight. Van had played 11, so also 2 backs of Vegas, but only 1 game in hand. That's good to know. Hey, Lyndon, another great game. Love the swag you have. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love these chains and stuff. And what was cool is I bought all these chains, and then I go down to my local Sorcerer Sports, and they're selling these there. And I'm like, seriously, I didn't have to go to the game to do that. But anyways, it was fun. But I had to go to the game to get these because these are so fun. I think these are $15. So, Callum, you're right. This was the first ever Canucks California sweep, I believe. I think that's what I heard. I wouldn't be surprised if Dakota Joshua is back on Saturday. We'll see. Van Alley says, I feel like I can't stop raving about Brandstrom. He has made such a difference in the decor. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Let's go here. Okay, let's talk. No, I'm good, man. I just like black cherry soda the way it is. I love it the way it is. Okay. Did you guys hear on Sportsnet we look like the Harlem Globetrotters when DeBrusque scored that? Roberto, I heard that. I was pumped to hear that. You haven't heard that in a long time. Major was at the game. Listen. Every time Major goes to a Canucks game, the Canucks win. We've got to somehow get him season tickets and get him to every Canucks game. That's what I want to tell you right now. At least if we won all our home games, that'd be awesome. But you don't live in Vancouver, so that'd be hard. That's awesome. I think you live in California, if I'm correct. Yeah. So, Major, Monty says you and you're with the team. Love how you've been at so many games. I love that too. Carol is giving you a big shout out as well. Okay. Daniel thinks 5. I just think that's a lot. Stuart thinks 10 for the suspension. Yeah. So finally I get to these. Man, there's so many awesome people in this chat. Rome's in the building. Let's go. Dono Hypes. Love it. Absolutely love it. Blazer fan is here. He's pumped that we swept Cali. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of his reverse hits, but yeah, I did see him do that. Blazer fan says Canucks know how to win. Vancouver knows how to win in Cali, in the city of LA, in the city of Jose. Keep it rocking. Have another swig of the water. When you stream, you got to hydrate, everyone. So, you're loving that Garland's on our penalty line. Absolutely. He works the hardest and he earned it. And Pedersen looked great on the penalty kill. Maria, welcome. My sister-in-law is in the building. So good to have you here. By the way, sister, I'm just saying the Canucks are on a roll. And so we'll see. It's going to be fireworks, my friend. Fireworks. Cannot wait for Saturday night. Okay. Well, I had an idea. Canucks should try to get Montour from Seattle as a top 4D man. Make it happen, Alvin. Seattle's not doing good. I like that idea. I like him a lot. I love his rough and tough thing. So we had 3 empty net shots. Miller got his in. That's because Miller's the man. He's the machine. What are my thoughts on the Edmonton game? I think it's going to be a great battle. I'm looking forward to it. And if Lankinen keeps playing like this, we win the game, guys. We're going to win the game. So, but I'm hoping that Joshua's back. But you're hoping that he's back within a week. Obviously, Monty, we want him to be playing healthy, so that's the first and foremost. But I really hope you get to watch him live. That would be great. Nothing is perfect. Mr. Russell is here in the building. Welcome. Good to have you. So how you doing? I'm doing great. If Dakota isn't ready, do they call up Leckermacky in his first NHL game? They might. That might. Dell, I'm with you. No, I'm saying 3 games. You're probably right. It's going to be 2. Canucks need to win games, Personalized says, and get into a position where they are playoff contention before Leckermacky plays, unless absolutely no choice but to call him up. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. I've been to like 30 Canucks games, and I don't think I've ever seen them lose. Boy, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I hope they take. Yeah, no, I mean he's going to get suspended. I mean, I hope Brock is okay though. Guys, hit the like button. 50 plus people in the chat. Only 20 likes. I agree with Monty. Let's do this. Kempner scoring on himself. No, it's Kemper. I'm Kempner. This is me. The name is different. But anyways, by the way, nothing is perfect. When I was watching your live stream tonight, you kept saying my name. And when you were saying his name for like the goalie, and I was dying laughing because I'm like, oh, I love it. I'm getting all this free press in his stream. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Kept taking. He took away Miller and Hughes' assist, so that did suck because I have Hughes in my fantasy pool. The power play is finally cooking on a 5-minute power major. That's why. Really? Let me confirm that. Yeah, we only scored one power play goal. And it was on the 5-minute major. So, Hughes is looking like he has the hit God mode. He is so much better than everyone else on the ice. I've been really impressed. Daniel says, I hope Besser and Joshua are ready to go Saturday. That would be fun. We could definitely use them. Do you sell those hats? Well, actually, I have merch. I've been working with a company and I've got merch coming on the way. It's just a little bit behind schedule. So I am planning on having hats, hoodies, and t-shirts, Kempner Canuck style. You guys are going to love them. And they're actually going to look even better than these ones because this one is a font that I usually don't use, even though I love it. I love it. Rob, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea what's going on with Nashville. I don't like what their GM said, that if they don't turn things around, they're going to rebuild this team. I think it's ridiculous that he came out and said that because you just signed 2 older guys to big terms, and so you can't say that unless are you going to trade? Are you trading Stamkos away already? That'd be hilarious if you did. Let's see. Yeah, I know you're not kidding, man. They win. So we've got a stacked team, and McDavid is back. You have a stacked team? Then why isn't your record stacked, Maria? Just saying. And speaking of great people, Donnie Diamonds is in the building. Beauty goal by DeBrusque. I like to see Hughes snap. See this Hughes snap there. Boy has some grit. Yeah, when he was like, hey, you can't treat me like that, right? It's like, and like just our mom said, knock you out, right? Oh, Kempner, close but no cigar. Kempner, do you even have a cigar? I don't. Just out of curiosity and total random and off topic. Yeah, man. Ever had a cigar? Actually, I've never even tried a cigar. Never tried a cigar. Not interested, but it's just not my thing. I wonder who fights him in the next meeting. I don't know. I would say DeBrusque might. I would say Susie, Desharnais, Sherwood, maybe. I don't know. Cousin Vinny told you the Ducks would win all of these 3. Yes, you did. Good call. Well done. Okay. There's going to be a suspension, guys. Don't you worry. Okay. Now, Hughes was so rough. Absolutely. Okay, let's get into a couple more little quick things I want to talk about tonight. I want to ask this question. This came up in our members only meeting. If you want to be a member, again, just hit that button on YouTube. If you're on your phone, there's a little money button there. It's $4.99 or $14.99 for the next level memberships. So and this is what came out at our membership meeting, our RevTrev, our Kempner Canucks membership meeting, is what Kings players stood out, what didn't. So just put in the chat right now. When you watch that game, what players? Now, my answer is all seems to be often the same. Like, I love Kopitar. I think he's just a legend. He's still producing at a high level at his age. I'm really impressed with him. But the one player that I keep watching and I keep wanting Vancouver to go trade for is Kempe. Kempe is just, I don't know what it is about him, but I love watching him play. So tonight, I would give that another guy who stood out to me. I don't think a lot of Kings players stood out to me. I think some of them were just gritty. Some were trying to get under our skin, didn't work. I think Kemper is a good goalie, but I don't think he played overly well tonight. I'm going with Kempe. You put in the comments who you think. I'm just going to answer that question real quick. Blazer fan agrees with me, but also King player of the night was Lafreniere. Yeah, that's true. He was good. Kopitar stood out to you. Okay. Hey, bro, just that's too far, bro. Just so you know, that's too far. So please don't do that again. That is the frustrating part of this tonight. Come on, man. Stay classy, okay? Stay classy. So, all right. Okay. I'm like Donald. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Be cool here. Let's just keep it to hockey for a second. Not for a second, but just a heads up. Just a heads up. Just so you know, that's my first ever timeout. That's unacceptable, bro. That's over the line. I'm sorry, but that's my first ever one, and it's deserved. It's deserved. So, we are really missing Zadorov's play style earlier this season, but I think this team has been more physical lately. I agree. Let's see. Score prediction on Saturday. I don't know, like 6-2 Vancouver. What do you think, Maria? I don't know. I think it's gonna be a close one. Might be a 4-3 victory Vancouver. That's what I'll say. All right. So 6-4 Canucks, 6-2 is crazy. I'm just kidding. It's not gonna be 6. I was just saying that for Maria's sake. Absolutely. 5-3 for Van. 7-0 Van City. Cousin Vinny. Listen, you were right about the last 3 games. If you're right about this, that would be absolutely epic. Hughes is on his way to another Norris Trophy. Tell me I'm wrong. Think Lankinen will start Saturday? Absolutely. I'll go Stewart's prediction. That's a good prediction. I like Cousin Vinny's better. So Stewart's is 6-0. Dell, I keep getting the vibe that you're Stuart Baker. Just saying. Maria, I know. I thought you would like that one. I'm going to go 4-3 Vancouver. Maria, tell me what your Oilers are going to win, right? So tell me what the score is going to be, my sister. Any other games that you're looking forward to watching after the Oilers? All of them. All of the Canucks games. I'm looking forward to all of them. But that's a good question. Let me just see if I can get to that. There's so many great games or great teams that come in, and I love it that we have a chance every time, you know? So how come I can't get to the Canucks.com? Let's go to Canucks.com. I'm going to answer this question. I really like that question, by the way. And then after I answer this question, I'm going to let me just bring it up so you guys can see it. And I'm just not talking from a stream there. Oh, I like it, Maria. I like it. I'm going to get to you in just a second. So games coming up. The ones that I would like to watch, okay, that I would like to watch. So obviously the Oilers game is exciting, but if we go here, the games that I would be excited to see would be Chicago, Nashville, Rangers, Boston. Those would be games that I would love to see. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, where is Maria? Where's Maria? She is saying personalizes course going 5-1 for the Oilers. And Maria's 3-1. Michael is true. Makar might, but he's got to start playing some D. Yeah, Makar's good. Makar's good. He's already at 25 points, but it's not all about points, guys. Quinn Hughes is dominating defensively and offensively. I'm just telling you that right now for free. I have the Oilers even scored 5 goals in one game. Have the Oilers even scored 5 goals in one game this season yet? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I don't watch enough of those games. I think Makar's really good, man. For sure. Has a rocket out of the it was a rocket out of the gate, but Hughes is heating up and consistent enough to catch him. I agree. And it's not all about points. So I'm looking forward to the game against the Flames after the season opener. Got to smoke them. Yes, I think we're gonna be there. Yeah, exactly, Rome. He's -8. Makar's -8. That's awful, but the whole team's terrible. So I don't really care about plus minuses that much, but I know other people who are voting probably do. We better get that revenge win against Calgary. I hope Artie is in for Calgary for some redemption. Oh, for Shelovs too. Yeah, that would be great. Drew Richards says, if you are Oilers fans, you know they're not clicking yet and punching their way under their weight. Yeah, they're bottom of the league in scoring. Nucks by 2 goals. Yeah, good point. Yeah, sometimes we get a little overzealous, don't we? Hughes would make a better case for Norris if Pettersson can pick up his game. Yeah. What's the next home game you'll be watching at Rogers? Oh, that's a good question. I actually don't know. I'm waiting for those the ultimate fan packs to come out, and I'm going to buy some of those tickets. That's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, it's possible if Shelovs is in. I don't see them playing him, though. If Lankinen is in, I don't see the Oilers scoring more than 3, even with Besser out. Hey, I like it, Panic. That's great. Shannon is saying Oilers 2, Canucks 4, and Lankinen goal, and DeBrusk with 1 goal. I love it. 3 goals for PD on Saturday. I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. Callum saying Canucks are crashing in on games in hand. Let's go. Or cashing in, right? Cashing in. Sorry. Canucks are cashing in on games in hand. Absolutely. Keep winning. Makar's -8 because Georgiev, yeah, dude, he's been bad. It was only 1-0, so it wasn't his fault tonight, but he's been awful this season. You and I have talked about that a lot. So I don't know if I put Shelovs in against Calgary. They kind of showed his weak spot. And, yeah, true, but I want some redemption. I hope Podkolzin doesn't show us up. Yeah, come on, man. He's not going to, is he? Daniel says, I don't want to see Shelovs until he figures out his issues with his point shots. Well, how does he do that? He's got to get games in, right? 99 scored 92. What's the latest on Joshua? Did he have a setback? Nope. He's just not healthy enough to play tonight. So maybe they were waiting for Edmonton game, or maybe it's next week. I'm not sure. Jack, I agree. Not a bad night for PD considering he was matched up with Kopitar. He took him out. Just got to find that shot, and you'll start looking over again. He had a couple shots that just missed the net. If they would have scored, the fan base would have went nuts. So, yeah, the talk said they're just taking their time, not a setback. Don't scare me with comments like that. Yeah, Monty's the Joshua fan. I will have some important players coming back soon. I don't know. Soon. I don't know if that's soon. When is Landeskog coming back? When's Niskanen? When's he coming back? Those guys, I have no idea. 6-1 Canucks Major says, well, that's awesome. Peter's been doing all the little things right recently. He'll gradually be rewarded with goals. Yeah, I just think what I liked about tonight is he kept shooting the puck. Just keep firing it. It's going to go in. You think Leckermack will be called up? Not yet, but he will be called up this year. Here's the thing. Wait a minute. Drew, Teo has spoken. Yes, right? Did you see how Petey skated when on ice? It was very nice. Bet he'd be a great addition to that skating show, Battle of the Blaze. Oh, my goodness. Loyal to the Oiler, loyal to the oil. Let's go. Well, Maria, you're welcome to cheer for whatever team you want to, and I still love you. I think you're great. I respect the Oilers. I just don't cheer for them when they play Vancouver. With Besser probably out Saturday, Joshua being close to returning, I wonder if he plays Saturday. Yeah, maybe. Is Quinn our new honey badger? He was feisty tonight. I love it. Joshua probably needs a bit more conditioning. Yeah, Kopitar had 0 high danger chances with PD on the ice. I'm talking about the top line. Yeah, that's impressive. Is Besser head injury serious? It looks like it is. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I do think they just kept him out for precautionary reasons, and we won the game without him. So that's just my personal opinion on that one. Oh, he's back on the 15th. Okay, well, that's good. Nuck Era, thank you. Canuck Era, thank you so much. Ladies, says Langeskog has had a setback again, not until the new year at the earliest, probably if at all. It's still not a guarantee he's returning. Man, what a fluke little play, and he's been out for so long. So thanks so much, Maria. I appreciate you. Have a great night. I know you're an hour ahead. Personalized is an hour ahead. Must win game on Saturday. It'd be great to beat them. Yeah, it would be. Lankinen cannot be afforded to be traded. He's looking phenomenal. He's not getting traded. In fact, he's been so good that Sheelovs doesn't have many chances to prove himself. Without games, it's hard for him to develop. I agree. Great comment. Avs actually played pretty well against the Jets tonight. Yes, they did. I mean, 1-0. Hellebuck stood on his head. Watched it, and I think they sort of outplayed them. But that defense and goaltending is a wall. Yeah, I agree. A hit like that to Besser, to Besser the spotter, will take him out of the game. So we don't know he could be back. I don't know when he's coming back. Landeskog's not projected to be back on December 8th. I think it's the new year, but it'll be interesting. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Landeskog isn't even on the LTIR, so the Avs can't use his cap space. Interesting. That's good to know. That's a deep dive right there. Hey, everyone, give a shout out to Nothing is Perfect. That's a good comment. Deep dive by Nothing is Perfect. It's like Deep Thoughts by Andy Jack. What is this Saturday Night Live guy? Jack Stanley Jack? No. Deep Thoughts. Can't remember. Those are hilarious. It's going to be fun, Shannon says, when the Canucks play the Oilers, as my family lives in Alberta. That's right. Shannon, the hockey guy, has to bump the Canucks up in the power rankings. Speaking of power rankings, thank you so much, Callum, for mentioning that. Everyone just take a moment. I want to talk to you guys about the power rankings. Okay. So this is my first year doing power rankings. If you haven't seen them yet, please go check them out. Okay. Go check them out. It looks like this. Okay. And so I just did the November ones. I did the preseason ones, and now I did the November ones, but I made a mistake. And this is why I like conversations. I don't mind if people push back on my power rankings. You may agree or disagree. That's totally fine. You can put that in the comments. But a guy came in, and I've never seen him in my comments before, and he said something very, very significant. In fact, so significant that I want to I want to read it to you guys. And actually, it doesn't matter. I don't need to read it to you guys, but the point is this. Okay, maybe I should read it because it just make it way more clear. I feel like I'm fumbling around here. Where is he? Where is he? Right here. Okay, this is what he says. Florida. So I put Florida. I put Winnipeg 1. I bumped up the New York Rangers to number 2, and I dropped Florida from number 1 to number 3. He comes in and he says Florida is 8-1-1 in their last 10 games, 7-0-1 against playoff teams from last year. We also beat the Rangers at Madison Square Garden, dropped 3 spots in your rankings. Make it any more semblance, make it make any semblance of sense. Okay. So I responded this way because I looked into it and he was right. I said, you know what? You are totally right. I should have Florida ahead of the Rangers. This is my first time doing power rankings. The fact alone that the Panthers beat the Rangers 3-1 this season should keep them ahead. Thank you for sharing this with me. I will correct it. So I'm coming on right now to correct it. I've made the changes, everyone. I've changed the November power rankings officially on this channel right now. Hurricanes are 5th. They were 5th in the preseason. Minnesota has jumped up 14 spots to go up to number 4. They're absolutely on fire. And the New York Rangers are back to 3rd. They have not moved because that's where they were on my things. The Edmonton Oilers dropped like a rock. They were number 2 on the preseason rank. They are no longer there. But Winnipeg jumped 10 spots. They are literally the best team in the NHL right now. So they get the number 1 spot. Florida only dropped 1 spot. But Florida is the best team in the East right now. So I want to just give a big shout out to this guy. Where is it? Jack Powell 8648. Well done. I pinned your comment because you were right. I was wrong. So just a heads up on that. I appreciate you a lot. So thanks, Shannon. I appreciate that comment. Yeah, so here we are, everyone. Shannon says, I don't even want to see She Loves a Net. If Lankinen can't play goalie, we can send Coach Rob Willie and RevTrev. Oh, I'd be terrible. Maybe Coach Rob Willie would be good. Personalized says the 2 players that stood out were Kempe and Kopitar. That's cool. Rangers are a tier 2 team like the Canucks. Dell, that's just incorrect, man. The Rangers are clearly a top 5 team, and in my opinion, they're clearly top 3. I would not be surprised if the New York Rangers won the Stanley Cup this year. That's how good they are. So the audacity, brother, that you're saying they're a tier 2 team, I don't agree, but you are entitled to your opinion. Personalized agrees with me on that one. Sorry, but I don't understand what power rankings are. I just rank what are the best teams and the worst teams in the league. That's what I do. So it's fun. People do power ranking. That's what they call it. So you can watch that video of mine, Shannon, and then you can kind of see how I ranked every team and why I ranked them. So I think Artie doesn't need to clear waivers until he plays more than 60 games. I'm not sure about that. You might be right. So Rangers definitely top 4 or 5 team. Stinker today for sure, but they are. The Leafs are not better than the Rangers, Dell. They are not. There's no nothing that the Leafs have done this year that would say to me that they're better. But let me just check this out. Okay, let me just check this out. So if we go to NHL, the scores, the Rangers lost to Buffalo tonight, but there's parity in this league. The Toronto Maple Leafs I do not think are better than them, but maybe you're right. I could be wrong. Yeah. So Rome's explained it. I just rank all 32 teams worst to best based on performance of the given month. Yeah. Hard to tell if Besser's head hit is serious or not. The hit will not cause the head injury. It will be the whiplash on the head when the head hits the ground. If the head goes Eric Lindros off that, okay, yeah. You think? I mean, the collision it rattles the brain, doesn't it? I don't know. You would know better than me. Yeah, I know. He's entitled to his opinion. I'm not there. There are four tier 1 teams: Panthers, Jets, Stars, and Rangers. There you go, Jarvis. You got to run. Okay, sounds good. Thanks so much for being here. The collision hurts too, for sure, Tyler. You're right. Leafs shored up their D, and Stolarz. Yeah, you're right. He is doing great. I don't think he's as good as Shesterkin. Anyways. Okay, I got to go, everyone. It's been a slice. We've been an hour. I just love being in these conversations, and it was a real treat to have everyone here. Loved having my sister-in-law, Maria, here. Donnie Diamonds in the building. Come on now. And hope the baby's doing well, guys. Hope the baby's doing well. But have a great night, everyone. Thanks for coming out. And know that on Saturday night, I'm going to be streaming after the Oilers game. Win or lose, but it's going to be a win. I'm calling it 4-3 Vancouver. Let's go. All right. Let's hit the outro music and the outro video and have a great night. Big win tonight. The Vancouver Canucks are kings in LA. Go Canucks, go. What?